46th annual New York LGBTQ+ Film Festival begins this Thursday, and this just may be the biggest one yet.
Yeah, here to tell us more about the festival are David Hatkoff, NewFest Executive Director, and Nick McCarthy, NewFest Director of Programming. Great to have both of you here.
Good to be here.
Let's talk about this because you have events all year long, but this upcoming film festival is going to be your largest one yet. You've been around for 36 years, right? So what about this festival is going to be so unique and different?
Well, NewFest is now the largest queer film festival in the United States, and we take that responsibility very seriously, especially at this moment. So we have 143 films in the program, screening in person throughout Manhattan and Brooklyn, and also streaming virtually throughout the United States. And we have almost 143 parties as well.
Oh, well, there you go. That too.
We love a party.
Yes, fun and community is really a big part of what NewFest does, and so this is really the queer cultural event of the fall here in New York, and we want to make it exciting for both our audiences and our filmmakers.
I love that. So what is the film that's kicking off the festival?
We are kicking off with A Nice Indian Boy, which is a romantic comedy starring Karan Soni and Jonathan Groff, who of course just won a Tony Award this year. And it's a really heartwarming story about navigating cultural differences and family reconciliations, and it's really charming, and I think people will have, you know, a little tear falling down their face as they head to the opening night party.
Just a singular tear, just one.
Just one cute little queer tear.
So you're the director of programming. So are you part of the process of selecting the 100+? How do you decide?
Well, we have a team because it takes teamwork to put on a festival, right? So we have a whole selection committee as well as a bunch of programmers who watch through over 1,200 submissions that we receive organically of films.
1,200.
I know, right? I mean, it just shows like how queer film is really thriving right now, right? If all of these films are being created and shared with us. So it's always a tough process whittling down to 143, but across the program we have 30 countries represented. So, you know, in the LGBTQ+ community, we come from every walk of life. So we want a program that really represents that, right? So NewFest is everything because our community has everything. So narrowing it down is tough, but having 143 beautiful stories that we know our audience is gonna love, and filmmakers that are gonna come in and meet everyone and see their work come to life in front of a vibrant audience is everything that we can do.
What are some of the other highlights then happening during the week?
We have so many highlights. So we are throwing a John Waters threesome, and everyone is invited to BAM in Brooklyn. We're going to be showing 3 John Waters films on this coming Saturday, Pecker, Polyester, and then the 50th anniversary of Female Trouble. So that's really exciting. We are also having a conversation with Alok Vad Menon, who is a non-binary influencer, poet, comedian. There's a short film made about Alok, and then we're going to have a conversation with them as well, so really excited to have that.
A whole new definition to threesome.
Right.
So the Matrix is 25 years that we're celebrating. First off, that's wild. 25 years.
How?
I feel old. And what are you doing to commemorate?
We're hosting a 25th anniversary screening. No, in partnership actually. So of course the director is Lana and Lily Wachowski. So the film came out in 1999, and Lily Wachowski is working with us in partnership around this screening to really blow it out and host a space for queer and trans audiences to see this film. We know films come out, you know, in the past and they grow a legacy. And we've seen a huge legacy of queer and trans audiences around this. And what we're really excited about too is we're working directly with Lily Wachowski to engage trans and gender affirming organizations, so Trans Lifeline, Transgender Law Center, to really get people involved, but also amplify metaphorical themes within the queer and trans, you know, subtext of The Matrix. And who doesn't want to watch The Matrix on a huge screen with 500 people?
Bring it back.
Yeah, so we have a 4K print of that. So.
Really? Very nice.
Bring your sunglasses.
Yeah, bring your sunglasses. Your Ray-Bans and your leather.
That's so funny. I also heard that there's some Oscar buzz for Amelia Perez.
Yes. Yeah, we love that it's a mix of high-profile studio films and independent films by first-time filmmakers. Amelia Perez is getting a lot of Oscar buzz for Zoe Saldana, for Selena Gomez, and for its lead, Carla Sofia Garçon, who may be the first trans woman nominated for an Oscar. The film is like nothing you've ever seen. It's sort of a pop opera. There's music, there's dancing, there's drama. It's our closing night film, and we're really excited to share with our audiences.
That's amazing. So how can people get tickets?
Folks can go to to newfest.org. The festival runs October 10th through 22nd, and there's so many films playing, so we encourage people to go and check out the full lineup.
That literally is so many good films to see.
Something for everyone.
Yeah.
A party. All right. Thanks,
Good
gentlemen.
stuff.
Thanks for
for
coming
having
in.
us.